This route avoids road closures. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 5:46 a.m.
Say Hollywood no more.
KYSR Los Angeles.
Scratch that morning edge on the home of the Woody Show.
Something weird is going on.
Yeah.
The World Trade Center is on fire.
Oh my Seriously, the top of the building. We're trying to get information.
Top level of one of the
Is to unfold from New York's
A plane crashed. Just
My sister's in that building.
Okay.
And I hope she's okay. And I gotta run to New York. Oh my God, it's complete pandemonium.
First of all, calm down.
It's raining papers and ashes and
people are jumping out the windows.
second plane has now flown in.
Wait, explosion at the Pentagon?
A third location is on fire and outside of
I don't
Washington.
have words to describe what I'm witnessing right now. Effective immediately until further notice, flight operations in the National Airspace System by United States civil aircraft and foreign civil and military aircraft are prohibited.
freedom itself was attacked this morning by a faceless coward. And freedom will be defended.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
It just landed on Manhattan. All right, so now we look back up to the TV. One of the World Trade Towers has collapsed and fallen.
I've never seen anything like this. I've got 5 patients. They need to put an ambulance full of cops and pedestrians.
Okay, come on, guys. Yes, I remember what it felt like. I was fucking in my 20s.
Lose
fucking god, dude. Are you kidding me, Tesla?
Our annual 9/11 tribute, 22 years ago today, which is crazy.
21, dude.
22 years.
Jeez.
Oh, no,
22
22. Oh,
ago.
goddamn. Yeah, it is 23.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we are the Woody Show. Thank you for being here. People say it all the time, never forget. And it's interesting that, you go through your life and you can hear, people will mention 9/11 and passing or as a reference to something. And it's not until you start, now we get to this time of year, you start seeing things on TV, or especially today, you'll see a lot of stuff,
Right.
a lot of footage. You'll hear stuff like we just heard, and it really does. It brings you right back, as close as I feel like, at least emotionally, bring you right back to that moment.
Great.
Crazy stuff, man. Certainly the most memorable thing I've ever been witness to.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Changed the way we thought.
Yeah.
Changed everything.
Yeah. So some good stuff happening today to mark the anniversary. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation, they provided 22 American heroes and their families with mortgage-free homes. And the beneficiaries include 11 first responders who died from 9/11 related illnesses, 5 who passed away from COVID contracted during duty, 4 killed in the line of duty, 1 critically injured first responder, and 1 severely injured military veteran. Tunnels to Towers was started by this guy, Frank Siller, in memory of his brother, who was a FDNY firefighter, Steven Siller. And he's dedicated to honoring the sacrifices of first responders. You've heard a lot about them and what they've been able to do. So, pretty cool stuff. So there are some good things happening.
Sure. People doing what's right.
Yeah, there was another people. Yeah, there was another guy I was reading about. This guy's name, Paul Vinito. And for the past month, he's been pushing this airline beverage cart. He pushed it 300 miles from New Jersey to the Flight 93 Memorial in Shanksville, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And this guy, he was supposed to be one of the flight attendants on the second plane that crashed into the Trade Center, but there was a last-minute scheduling shift.
That's nuts.
Wouldn't that be...
Well, God, you'd be suffering with survivor's guilt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something to live with?
Yeah.
Yes. So he's doing that to raise money?
Yeah, and awareness. This is the third trip he's done like this, and the longest. 300 miles pushing an airline beverage cart.
Just push that down the aisle would be difficult.
I think as a flight attendant, though, it'd be kind of like people who are just jerks. Maybe they got their elbow, their knee sticking out in the aisle. You just crush them with a cart.
Don't even look. Exactly.
Just crush them.
Seems like gotta be heavy.
But anyway, today, by the way, as these things are going on and as people are talking about things, today is just like, I get it. The conspiracy theory stuff can be fun and interesting. Today's just not the day for it.
Yeah.
That's all. And we're certainly not going to entertain it here today. So you can save your texts or your calls or
Give it a rest.
Yeah, your promotion of whatever stupid documentary thing that you saw that proves to you that it was all BS.
That it was an inside job.
Right.
Documentary in quotes.
In quotes, yes, documentary.
Yeah. So save it for tomorrow or the other 364 days there. Just out of respect, just not today. That's all. We're gonna take a quick break. We got some of the trending news headlines next here on the Woody Show. Hang on.
The Woody Show. I'll be right back. This will give Ravi some time to check in on her cast, buy her 5 kitty cams in her 1-bedroom apartment.
Lick your plate clean. Sit down, pray, eat, lick plate, go to room, and poop if you have to.
More Woody Show is next. All 98.7 LA's the big. Laugh about it, shout about it, none. There's nothing we can do. More head turns. More adventure. More electric. At Nissan, more is all we do.
Hey, injury attorneys always have the best stories. And checking in is our buddy Cy from Better Call Cy. Cy, can you tell us a good story?
Night away with the B-52s.
powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates.
I'll always be there. And when you're in doubt, and when you're in danger, take a look all around, and I'll be there. I'm sorry, but I'm just thinking of the right words to say. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if you wait around the wall, make it fall for me. I promise you I'll when your day is through, and so is your temper. You know what to do. Gonna always be there. Sometimes if I shout, it's not what's intended. These words just come out. We don't cry too bad. But I'm just thinking. Traffic Center. We make it easy.
The Woody Show.
Oh, 987 traffic.
Traffic sponsored by Bank of America. One accident to report. It's in the Anaheim Hills, eastbound 91 before Imperial Highway. You'll see that crash against the center divider. Bank of America has powerful digital solutions for local and global businesses, so you can make every move matter. Visit bankofamerica.com/banking for business to learn more. Bank of America NA, copyright 2023. It's Greg Gorey, that's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
Yeah, first day back from vacation, getting back into the swing of things. We got some really good prizes for you all this week. We're giving away Disneyland tickets.
Nice.
So you can go check out Halloween time at the Disneyland Resort now through October 31st.
Great.
Yeah, I like how they start all their Halloween stuff like in July, but then it's over on the 31st.
Yeah,
You know,
that's it.
The day of
We're done.
Halloween.
No more.
Well, I mean,
We're gonna get ready for Christmas.
yeah, Christmas time's a big thing.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
But I mean, and you can't let those bleed into each other. And I guess you kind of do a little bit with the
Nightmare Before Christmas.
yeah, like the whole what do they call overlay or whatever?
Right.
What do they call that? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Sounds
Yeah, I
right.
think so.
New overlay?
Sure.
They do. What do you like better? Do you like the Nightmare Before Christmas thing, or do you like the traditional?
Traditional.
I do too. I like. It's not that I don't like the Nightmare Before Christmas one. I do, but I don't know. I think just as a classic Disney fan, I like the original the best. But we got your Disneyland tickets all this week. That'll be at 8:10 this morning for Windows. Also, we're sending you to Vegas
Nice.
for the iHeartRadio Music Festival, which is coming up in less than 2 weeks.
Let's go.
So you're going to get tickets to both nights of the festival. We're going to set you up with 2 nights hotel at an MGM Resorts destination and a gas card to get you there. Visit MGMResorts.com today to plan your dream Vegas getaway to your favorite MGM Rewards destination. Mine is Aria. Personally,
Yeah, that's right.
what I like. Then we'll get you that gas card. That'll be at 9:10 this morning. You're on The Woody Show. Phones are open at 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Get us over the text over to 22987. Got a Woody Show Parent of the Year nominee.
Oh, good.
This is a woman in Florida who went to a Walmart, and while she ran inside, now I gotta say, as a parent, I do understand when you go out and you want to do like just a quick run into a store, like grocery shopping, you got a quick errand to run. It is much faster if you don't have to drag the kids around.
Yeah.
So let's just say you're the only adult and there's nobody else to watch them. Well, then, yes,
Then you have to.
you have to bring them with you. Is it that big of a deal? No. Is it the most efficient way? No. But this is what you don't do. It's a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, and she left them in the car. It's a hot 91-degree day. Windows are up, car wasn't running, so no AC. You don't want to leave the car running because that's dangerous. Somebody may take off with them.
Right.
So the car's just sitting there on the asphalt, the parking lot in the hot sun. The kids are fine, by the way, totally fine. Somebody saw them, called the cops. Cops show up. This is the best part, though. Cops show up, arrest the mom. They put the mom in the back of the cop car.
And then leave?
Take her to jail. She starts screaming and demanding that the officer crank up the AC because the car was so hot.
Oh, good.
And apparently not once did she ask about her kids.
God.
So she knew why, they were there,
Yeah.
but didn't ask, are they okay?
Right.
Yeah, I left them in there, but are they all right? Like, didn't once say anything.
Wow.
How does it feel,
Because
lady?
she's too busy yelling and screaming and demanding the officers crank up the AC.
That's when the officers say, "Sorry, it's broken."
Yeah, it's broken, lady.
So many parents, you have your first kid, you worry about everything. Good parents worry about, am I doing a good job?
I would freak out.
Am I messing them up? Yeah.
Am I going to break their arm just putting a jacket on them?
Oh yeah, like you're holding a baby, you're like, oh my God, am I supporting the neck okay? Is this gonna, is it all right? Like, are they supposed to be sleeping on their side or their back?
Yes.
What are they supposed to be doing?
Just stare at them all night while they sleep.
Right. You freak out. Now, if you're thinking, here's how you know if you're a good parent or not. If you're even thinking in that way, you're probably okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
This woman, I guarantee, has never had one of those things. It was probably, damn, I'm pregnant.
Right.
And that was the last time she thought of it.
Lucky kids.
What a show. Parent of the Year nominee. Now she's chilling in jail. 877-44-WOODY is the phone number if you want to be part of things today. Hit us up with that text over to 22987. Greg Gore is going to have some of the trending news headlines coming up for you next. Adult 98.7.
I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions have an echo in so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of time. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? And all that you were having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like you. My love has a heart to the life I live. And all I remember is thinking I wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And there's no coincidence I've come. And I can die when I'm done. But maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're
Gnarls Barkley. Crazy. Never hear about that guy anymore.
I don't know. Where is he?
Right, he got canceled, right?
CeeLo Green?
CeeLo?
Oh, did he?
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh.
He's starting to come back.
I slept through that story. I don't remember that.
Yeah,
Slightly canceled.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was all or nothing. That was a weekend.
Exactly.
It's all 98.7.
A little weird. This is the Woody Show.
There you go, bud. You go ahead.
Obviously, the big story, the 22nd anniversary of 9/11.
Right.
We were just talking about it recently. Oh no, never mind. All right. In my mind, it was confused with. I thought we were asking like, what's the biggest historical moment that you remember that you lived through?
Right.
But no, that was the question was, what would you go back
To witness.
To witness.
to witness? Like the building of
not
Stonehenge or the,
Right.
stuff like that. Somebody said, "Oh, D-Day, Normandy." Like,
Right.
no,
A lot of people
I was
said
none of
that.
that. Have you never seen like Saving Private Ryan?
I know.
Like, just
I always
watching
watch
that,
that.
it's like,
I watched that once. I'll never watch that again.
I mean, it's a great movie.
Right.
But damn. All right, what are the trending news headlines today, Greg Gorey?
A couple things about September 11th that actually are, I guess you'd call it new. There were 2 victims of the World Trade Center attacks who hadn't been identified for all these 22 years, but just were officially identified thanks to advanced DNA testing from their remains. It's the same kind of DNA testing that they're using in the Maui wildfires. The remains from September 11th were only identified as a man and a woman. Their identities, though, they're being withheld at the request of their families, but they have been officially identified 22 years later.
How's that possible, though? Like, if the family submitted other things, like, I remember they were asking for everything from hairbrushes to toothbrushes, like different personal items that they would be able to use to compare to remains.
Yeah. And by the process of elimination, they probably knew who they were.
Right.
But now it's official. Also, there's a little-known thing that happened that day back in 2001. A TWA pilot flying on Flight 3 from JFK to St. Louis actually narrowly missed colliding with one of the hijacked planes that went into the World Trade Center. So the pilot, never publicly identified either. Flight attendant says his name is George. And as the plane flew by the World Trade Center, they could see that it was on fire. And then their plane started violently shaking because these 2 planes had gotten so close to each other.
Oh, wow.
So once George learned that it was a hijacked plane that went into the World Trade Center, he announced that he was barricading the cockpit doors and would be on guard with an axe. And that flight eventually made an emergency landing in Dayton, Ohio, after it had avoided hitting a plane that went into the World Trade Center. That's how close they got.
You ever seen one of the, news specials about 9/11 where they show the national radar of all the planes that are in the sky as the attacks were unfolding? And like within minutes, everything's just like
cleared.
The whole the airspace of the entire country cleared. It looked like a bunch of ants crawling out of like an anthill, and all of a sudden, nothing.
How long were we not flying? I don't remember. Was it like 2 weeks?
It was a minute.
That I don't remember.
I don't remember that at all. In other news, there's this major manhunt going on in
a
Pennsylvania.
guy I was working with got stuck in Colorado.
First, when
He was there for
Danilo
fucking
Cavalcante
his
escaped
wife's
from Chester
family
County
or something.
Prison, he had been sentenced to life without parole for stabbing his former girlfriend to death while her 2 young kids were there, by the way.
And I guess he was also wanted for murder in Brazil.
Oh,
he was here illegally.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
Yeah, he was here illegally. Had been, wanted for murder in Brazil. Came here, killed
his former girlfriend,
or whatever. And I want to know who designed this jail.
Right.
This is one of the stories I saw a lot about while we were out on break. And the fact that he was able to like put his feet up against the one wall, use his hands against the other wall, like he did walls far enough apart where he couldn't shimmy.
Yeah, parkour.
Right, jumped over a razor fence, all while managing to evade the guards while he was waiting for this transfer.
The guards were fired, by the way.
Yeah, there have been 400 officers now working 12-hour days trying to find him. Since he escaped, they think he shaved his mustache and beard based on sightings that they've had, and they've got some video footage of him in various places. They also think he got hold of a car, not sure what kind, but they think it's a white car. And officials are still getting word of sightings, but he continues to elude them.
Yeah, they got the video footage because he showed up to ex-employee.
Yeah, one of his ex-coworkers.
Yeah, it's basically like ring doorbell footage.
Yeah, and they didn't help him. The cops were like, no, the ex-coworker, they knew what was going on.
Yeah.
They called him right away.
So freaky. Been on the loose for a long time. Also, while we were out on vacation, Danny Masterson was sentenced to 30 years in prison for the rapes of 2 women back in 2003. He and his lawyers said they're going to appeal that sentence, by the way. After his sentencing was announced, his former That 70s Show co-stars Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, they posted a video apologizing for this pre-sentencing letter that they wrote to the judge.
Now, I know you love Mila Kunis.
I do.
I know you love her. Now, this video, if anything, shows who's the better actor.
Yeah.
Because they're clearly reading.
Yeah.
But there's only one of them who can make it sound like he's not reading, and that would be Ashton Kutcher. Here, listen to this.
All right.
We are aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
I am not reading.
Yeah, you're right.
It sounds like
yeah, he like
it sounds like she's at a podium.
Yeah, Ashton's at least like, make it a little bit more cash.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? Make it seem a little bit, it sounds a little bit more sincere coming from him. And meanwhile, she is just
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
No, but do you say Mila Kunis?
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony.
So that's the gist of that.
Right. Well, in that letter, they said Danny was a positive influence, an extraordinarily honest human being. Mila said Danny was like a brother to her and an amazing friend. So they're getting backlash for that. Criticism is that they need to learn about accountability and keep their privilege in check.
Well, apparently that...
How'd that even get out? How did these letters get out?
Yeah, how did they get
They're the only ones that wrote one.
Right,
Deborah
that's
Jo
good.
Rupp wrote one. Like 5 people from that 70s show wrote one.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, apparently there's this one woman who was privy to a bunch of stuff. Did you read that at Menace? You're a big TMZ guy.
Yeah,
I saw it.
I
She's
didn't
calling
really.
out. She's like, "Hey, Ashton, I have a bunch of stuff that will end your career tomorrow." And she was like, kind of like hinting and leading the, "Hey, remember that conversation with so and so?" And then kind of left it at that.
Yeah, it had to do with because Ashton's ex-girlfriend was murdered, and the story was that he showed up to the house and tried to ring the doorbell. No one answered, and he left.
Yeah,
so she was kind of implying something. More
or about other like inappropriate relationships. Things like that. There was, I don't know if you saw the old clip of Danny Masterson that somebody dug up. It was from like 2004 or something like that. He was on with Conan. And it's weird how much sense this makes.
You have no Long Island accent that I can discern.
Not really. I've been in LA for like 10 years.
And it just goes away naturally, right?
It goes away naturally, and there's also certain words that there's nothing you can do about. Like my friend Bodie Elfman, he always teases me and he says, "Hi, my name's Danny Masterson. Would you like to touch my balls?" You know, doing an imitation of me. Because certain
So
words
why are you asking people to do that? That's the more important question.
I mean, you got them.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Accent aside, that's the more important thing.
Exactly.
I've heard about you. And you'll be caught soon. I know you will.
I will.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Weird, right?
Weird. Super weird. Let's talk about something super controversial in this room. The creator of Diamond State Park in Arkansas.
Oh, sweet. What happened, Dodge?
Did somebody else find a big ass diamond?
Here on the main show.
This is one of those things that
Didn't want to fight our first day back.
this is one of those.
What
things
is
that
it, Greg? Tell us.
Everybody here, and you know what? I think Sammy, you're new enough. This hasn't come up since you've worked here.
Yeah, I
yet.
don't know. What's
All right,
going
so
on?
like, I do not buy. I don't believe that these things happen by accident. I think this is like a total like
marketing
people.
thing.
I think people find little tiny specks of stuff, like little tiny little itty bitty ones, little diamonds. There's this park in Arkansas where people can go. It's like go pick your own strawberries, right? You go, you go to this place and you're able to dig around and see if you can find, you know, a diamond or whatever. And every once in a while, someone finds like some giant 3-4 carat, whatever it is, diamond. They go, oh, and it wasn't like 30 feet underground. It's just below the surface. You mean to tell me people are going there every day? And if there was this place that was just littered with these diamonds, and this one I think they said was a rare, whatever it was.
Very rare.
Okay, very rare. And it's so littered with diamonds. We take over whole chunks of land and we mine it for all kinds of things, right? And you see those, you see the people who are working in those, like, you know, where they're excavating and they've dug these giant holes, trying to get every little last bit of valuable stuff out of the earth. Meanwhile, there's this random park in Arkansas where people find 3-carat diamonds. They go, wow, look at you.
Nobody says littered with diamonds. We haven't had a story
For
from
a
here
while.
since
Also,
about a 3-carat
also
one.
to go back a little bit, I haven't heard anything about this story, so apparently this is a rare diamond. But the previous diamonds are like poop diamonds. They're like brown. They're not like
they're not quality.
They're not gleaming, polished, ring
Yeah,
quality
they're not
diamonds.
worth to like dig up an entire, I don't know, acreage of land.
I think it's marketing.
They say most of them are the size of like a grain of rice.
Yeah. I think like in this case, they took this like very raw diamond. Obviously, it's not going to be like you'd see in a store. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I think what they do is they go there and they kind of like you do with your kids' teeth.
But
you know, for his tooth fairy. You know?
Can we hear the story?
Yeah. So
he said it was contentious.
Right, it's contentious.
Okay.
Now, I believe what they
Remind
say.
everybody what the contention is.
And the thing about the creator of Diamond State Park, Sammy, is whatever you find, you're allowed to keep.
Okay.
So that's
Deal.
That's the thing. I believe it's real because what's what's the positive outcome for the
Right.
park?
Are people paying to go to be able to do this?
You would pay to get in.
Like all of a sudden, mad crowds are going.
Right.
Because other people finding these big diamonds.
So this girl, her name is Aspen. She was just there with her family. It just so happened to be her 7th birthday.
Nice.
And she just so happened to find a 2.95 carat golden brown diamond. Second biggest diamond found there this year, and it is in near perfect condition.
Damn.
Found
This
on her birthday.
On her birthday.
So, but there might be a reason, Woody. The park thinks it's because of this recent project that was done there. They had this 150-yard trench that was dug up to manage erosion at the park, and they think that dragged up and unchurned and uncovered diamonds. And she found this nearly 3-carat diamond on her birthday, and it's been named the Aspen Diamond.
Ooh.
After
But it's
her.
another brown diamond. It's not
It's brown, golden brown. Yeah, and of course it's just raw. It's not polished and cut.
Right.
So, but yeah, I think it's. I don't see what the benefit is for the park to others to get people to go there.
Well, I see Woody's argument. Yes, benefit is it is free marketing.
It's more people to go there.
Of course,
yeah. Instead of spending regular advertising dollars and whatever, they spend way less to get this raw
To get some
whatever
random
diamond.
place it out there.
Yeah, they place it out there just below the surface, and they go, "Oh my God!"
I get the skepticism.
Look at that. And then it gets all this press, and people talk about it like we are now.
I totally get the skepticism. I do.
See, I live in West Arkansas now. We're going to be going to this park soon.
They already live there.
Right. Yeah, but they wouldn't
Nobody's flying in.
Nobody would know about this park.
We'll go fly in and we'll see what you got.
Hey, are we anywhere near us? We're going to be driving through Arkansas.
I have been pushing for this for years. For our Christmas
I would
fucking
go.
trip
You know what?
to go dig up diamonds.
I think this is real. After hearing all of the information, I don't think it's a plant.
No, it's not a plant.
Yeah.
They're just there.
Yeah. They're just crap diamonds that happen to be there.
Right. And if you find it, you get all excited. You get to keep it.
It's cool.
I don't think
You
there's
have
any,
a poop.
I don't think there's anybody going out there placing 3-carat diamonds around.
No.
Just for little.
No, you just randomly find them just below the surface. You're
At a diamond crater.
Yeah.
How crazy. It's like finding a pumpkin at a pumpkin patch.
What?
How insane.
We're not talking about pumpkins.
But look at this pumpkin. It's so big.
What?
This pumpkin's so much bigger than the rest of the pumpkins.
I know we're not talking about pumpkins. That's the point, though. It's a diamond bar.
It's like finding coal in a coal mine.
Look at this piece of coal.
Yeah.
It's so much bigger than the other ones. Somebody must have sprinkled it in there.
No, I understand all that.
This is a plant.
See, you guys are missing my point.
No, we hear your
Yeah,
point.
no, you are.
Okay, for the park
I
to even...
understand there's diamonds there. Yes, yes. You're
Oh,
finding
now
diamonds.
you're admitting there are diamonds.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they were legit, like this thing was there, whatever,
What is
whatever.
going the
they
fuck
would have
on,
had this thing-
guys?
somebody would have had this thing cordoned off. They'd be digging through there every day, and it
Why
would
are
be
we
one of
coming
those
to a
things where they're
dead
just
stop for no
harvesting
fucking
diamonds
reason
and sell them to Claire's at the mall or something. I don't know. You know,
Because they know since the beginning their crap diamonds is not worth doing.
And there's not like huge diamond veins. They're just around.
yeah, this is why things like this exist, because we have very, very large number of stupid people.
We need to broadcast from there.
Yeah. Oh, please.
Yes. And then maybe we'll find like
I'll find a 5-carat
what was that one of the
polished
Titanic?
diamond.
It's like if you went to those places where people are like panning for gold, and all of a sudden someone finds a whole gold bar. Whoa! Look at that, guys!
Yeah, this guy's
Like,
finding a gold bar.
Look what I found! Wow! You really lucked out. That's pretty cool,
When
man.
they're
Oh, it's your
panning for
birthday
gold.
today? Cool.
But imagine if you found gold at a place where you pan for gold. And
What?
That's where you find diamonds.
Wait, what?
What?
So you guys are missing the point. I'm not shocked that they find diamonds. I'm shocked that they're just like these big 3K.
And that some are big and some are small.
Yeah.
Weird. They're not all the same size.
They're crazy.
Rocks are rocks and they're buried.
Wait, they're not
What are you
uniform
doing, man?
diamonds?
See, I enjoy this
What's
because
happening here?
it's the one time I feel smarter than everybody else. I'm just looking around the room
Yes.
going, what a bunch of dumb gullible idiots.
Who don't know diamonds are all uniform.
Yeah.
Yep.
More Woody Show's next. Hang on.
How old are you?
The Woody Show returns in a sec.
110.
What? 98.7. LA's new alternative.
What's up, everybody? It's Menace. Here's an idea. Before you go to the gas station, do yourself a favor. Have an opportunity to get cash back. Download the app Upside. Use the promo code MENACE, MENACE, get 25 cents back per gallon or more on your first fill-up. And you can get that cash back whenever you want, directly to you via PayPal, on gift cards like Amazon, Starbucks, and more. But you need to take the first step. Download the app Upside and use that promo code MENACE. Listeners have been using this app for years because I've been telling them about it. And if you haven't heard about it, it's okay. It's easy to use. You download it, find a promotion near you, check in at the gas station, and that's pretty much it. Then you can start getting cash back. Download the app in the App Store or Google Play and use that promo code MENACE, MENACE. One of our early adopters to Upside is our listener Leon, and I can't even tell you how much he loves it.
Top of our casino.
And the number one reason.
Survivor gift giveaway.
Use that promo code MENACE.
When you wake up, ordering food for work means you have to deal.
57. Results vary, no guarantees, not actual goal, but a check.
This sports update is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts. The college football season is upon us, and fans from across the country are getting ready to get into the action as teams take the field in some highly anticipated matchups coming up. Over this past weekend, we saw Florida take down Louisiana at home, and Colorado defeat Texas in a surprising blowout victory.
For all your auto part needs, shop your local O'Reilly Auto Parts store or shop online at O'ReillyAuto.com. O'Reilly Auto Parts, your professional parts people.
It's so important to get healthcare coverage for yourself and your loved ones. For more than 25 years, LA Care Health
Holy
has
shit,
helped
bro. Make
provide
the turn.
affordable health insurance to millions
You're a
of
fucking idiot.
Angelinos, regardless of your
You missed-
employment or
oh,
immigration
you really
status.
are a bad
they
driver.
qualify for free to low-cost health care. If you have any questions about your eligibility, LA Care...
Child state medical care they need. To support Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, stop by your local McDonald's restaurant and round up your purchase to the nearest dollar at the kiosk, counter, or drive-thru. For the ones who work hard to ensure their crew can always go the extra mile, and the ones who get in early. So
Why is every goddamn...
offering professional grade supplies backed by product experts.
Why is every blind open?
What you need. Plus, you can count on access to a committed team ready to go the extra mile for you. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.